Hello guys, this is AJ and welcome back to AJ Automation. So guys, let us continue our discussion on synchronization in Selenium concept. So this is part number 3, and in this part we are going to concentrate on how to implement the synchronization with the help of explicit wait. We are going to see different expected conditions that are available in explicit wait, and we will see some, there are two very important cases, and we will see pros and cons of the explicit way at the end. Okay, so just don't directly jump on to this part number 3. Go and watch previous two sessions where we will get detailed information about the what is synchronization and why it is required, and how to achieve it using different kinds of weight and their syntax. So just go and watch previous two sessions. Okay, so in this just in previous session we came across one scenario where we are not able to automate that scenario with the help of implicit wait. Okay, so in previous session we see that we want, after clicking on the start, we want to grab the text after the loading. The hello world will be displayed and we need this text, and we were trying to print this in the console, but our implicit wait is not helping us in that scenario. Okay, and same scenario we saw in this. So why it was working here, the implicit wait, I will try to help you to understand that this text, we grab this text and we use the implicit wait. So why we were able to grab this text and why we are not able to grab this text using implicit wait? So basic difference, the main difference here is this this web element. This is hidden. This is currently hidden, and when you click on about us, it takes some time and then it is displayed on the UI. But what about the DOM? You can see here this element is now it is present, but when you click on that, that div got disappeared. So that web element is getting available in the DOM when it is available on the UI side only. So at the same time it is present on the HTML DOM and UI, and that's why our implicit wait was working fine. But that this is the different condition. This is opposite. Our element is already there in the DOM. Before you click on the start, it's already there. It do not wait like the element is displayed on the UI or not, and that's why our implicit wait was not working, and our test case is giving unpredictable result. So let us implement the same scenario with the help of explicit wait, and let us see which expected condition will help us out in this scenario. Okay, so let's just create a Java class here. We can do trying to automate the same thing, right? The second example, just copy this out. Okay, so this is the case number 1. Actually we are going to see two cases. So element is hidden on the UI but present in DOM. So this is the case 1 that we are going to see. Okay, so our implicit wait is not working, so let us try with the explicit wait. So before, after you click on that start button, after you click on start button, you need to wait for some time. and somehow we need to tell the driver that driver please not only see that the element is present in the DOM, but you should see that element is actually displayed on the UI or not. Okay, so you must check that element is displayed. Okay, just don't see in the HTML DOM. So how you can say to that, how you can declare? So the syntax we have already covered in the last sessions. Wait equal to okay, so this is the class, the WebDriver wait, which implements the wait interface. Okay, and we need to give and let us say 10-second maximum timeout. Okay, so using the WebDriver wait reference, we need to call the wait until, then provide the expected condition. Okay, so if you are watching this video directly, please go and watch previous 2 sessions. Okay, then only you can understand okay the syntax and all things. So okay, so we need that the element should be visible on the UI, and then only get the text. Okay, so we have presence of element located. Okay, so we can use this. Okay, and this needs a locator. It does not need a web element. Okay, you cannot give the argument like this. It requires only the locator. So this part, okay, this part, if you see, this is called as a locator. So this we need to provide. Okay. Oh, so we are telling driver to wait maximum of 10 seconds, and you need to wait for this element which is located by this this XPath locator. You need to wait for this element to be present on the UI. Okay, so presence of element located by. So let us I think it should work. We are using this expected condition. If it does not work, we will try with another one. Okay, and here once you got it, just print it in a console. Okay, I think it's okay. We will print it in a console. Okay, let us run this once. Okay, so same scenario, we are using explicit wait here. So to go to the website, we will click on the start button to see if it is working or not. Oh, it's not working. This expected condition, okay, this is not working for this situation. Okay, let me change, or it's not explicit, right? Okay, so this expected condition is not working. Okay, let us try with another one. Not working. Pick another one. Let's go with visibility. Okay, visibility of element located by. Okay, so this time let us try with this one. just change the expected condition here. Not in, so visibility of element located by, so driver has to wait to get this element visible on the UI. So let's hope this time it will work as expected. For a second, let's see this time. Oh, thanks God. Okay, so this time we got this text. Okay, so this expected condition is working in this situation. Okay, so we have successfully automated, okay, that scenario and implemented the explicit wait. Okay, so we need to do some practice, like which expected condition, it depends upon your situation. Okay, some expected condition will work in some situation. So this is mostly works the visibility of element located. Okay, this is the case number 1 where you can use this. So you cannot use presence of element. Let us try with another one if we can automate the same with another expected condition. Wait dot until expected condition dot this should work. Element located. Visibility we have seen. Let's try the presence of element did not work. Let's try another element. We have used this already, right? Okay, it will not work. Presence of element will not work. Let's try with text to be present in element value. Let's try to use this. Okay, because we know that we already have the locator. Should be the text. This should be the text. Okay, let us see if it work or not. Text to be present in the element. value. Okay, let's see. No, something. Waiting for hello. Try to see that. Okay. Okay, it's not working. No problem. This is timeout exception it has given, but in this situation it did not work. Then no problem. Let us try with another one. Okay, text. Text represented element located. Okay. So this time is same. Okay. This time we will try to use this, Okay, we miss this. Okay, let us run. This is not working. Oh, looks like it's worked. Okay, so this is how you need to do the practice, like the same scenario. You can use the different kinds of expected condition. So it's like a trial and error. So if something, the one condition is not working, you can use another one. Just try with another one. Okay, so it depends upon the situation. Okay, there is no such rule. Okay, so both are working here. So for case 1, okay, for case 1, when element is hidden on UI for some time but present in DOM. Okay, so for this case we are able to use this visibility. I'm just copying this, that will help you Okay, if you come across such kind of cases where element is hidden on the UI and present in the DOM, so these expected conditions are working in this case. Okay, you can see just see again, there may be some more expected condition can work or not, but we don't have much time. Let's try the dot text present. We have seen text matches will not work. Definitely text to be by locator and string. Maybe this will also work. Okay, so let's copy this and this. Let's comment this out. XTB, let's run this. It's a long session, I know, but it's good learning that we are going to understand properly, like what expected conditions are working in what cases. So looks like this is also working, you see. Okay, so this is good that we found 3 expected conditions are working in this case. Where it is text to be. Okay, text to be. Okay, where it needs locator and value. Okay, string value or value of text. Okay, so this is case 1. Okay, so second case, that element is not at all present in the DOM and it is hidden. Okay, so unless and until it present in the DOM, and then only it will be available on the UI also. Okay, so this is a different case. Let's go and see what expected conditions are working for this case. Okay, so such scenario where the element is hidden in both UI and DOM, in implicit wait we have automated this, right? So as I already told you that this text is hidden. Okay, it will not be displayed in the UI side, and it's not present on the UI in the DOM until 3 seconds. It loads for some time and then it will be present in at both the places. So let us this is the case number 2. Okay, this is the case 2, and let's try to automate this with the help of explicit wait, and let's see which expected condition will work out. So we already have the code for this implicit wait. This is that case. We have automated this scenario with the help of implicit wait and it was working fine. Let's go and automate the same. So I will just create another method here. Okay, another method is another test case. So it's not implicit wait example. Instead of example, it is case 2. Okay, this is case 1, this is case 2. Okay, so we have successfully synchronized in last session with the help of implicit wait. So should not use this for this session. I have commented it out. Okay, so once you are here, what we are going to do, once you come to this web page, we will be on home page. Okay, so we'll click on about us page, about us tab, and then we will try to grab this text. Okay, so you can see that after clicking on this, it takes around 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, so we need to tell the driver, so please wait for this element, okay, to get visible on the UI. Okay, and then only perform the necessary the action. So driver has to wait for 3 to 5 seconds. So in while using the implicit, we give the 8 second as a timer. So just after clicking that web element, we need to declare our WebDriver wait. Okay, so WebDriver wait is specific. It can be applied to a specific web element only. It cannot be applied to the global level. Let's wait maximum second. So wait dot until expected condition. So let's try with previously we used the visibility. Let's try with that sequence only. Invisibility you can use, we will try to see some other example which where the text is getting invisible after clicking on some element. So in that case we can use the invisibility. So opposite to that is the visibility. Let's say visibility of element and visibility of element located by. Okay, so let's try with this visibility of. Only difference is we need to provide the web element here. Okay, means driver dot find element. So we already have this. This is what we want to grab, right? After after it loaded properly, we need to grab this. So in this div it is present. So we have used the X part, this div and text method. Okay, so Control-C. Okay, so we need to see if it is working or not. Something's wrong. Wait until visibility of driver find element bar dot x path. What is giving the error now? So WebDriver wait has to wait until this element, this web element, get visible on the UI. So let's see if it is working on that. I suspect that it will not work. Let's see. Okay, do not wait. I guess it has failed already. Do not wait for showing no such element means our driver did not wait for 8 seconds. The moment it click on this about us tab, directly try to find this web element and it did not wait for 8 seconds, so this is expected condition is not working here. So let us go. Yes. So we are going to create some tags. Okay, so visibility. Okay, so not working. These are the beneficial in future. So let us try with another dot. Visibility of web element did not work. Then let's try with the located. I think this will work because it's just asking, it's not working. Looking for the web element is just going to find by using the locator. Okay, so let's run. Oh, I think this works. Okay, it works. Okay, I already tell it will work. So this is working, right? Let me create. So working expected condition is visibility of element located. Okay, so you need to just provide the locator. So let us try with another one, the text thing. Expected condition dot presence of element. Okay, I think this will also work. Only the difference is the method name and the argument are same. Just provide the locator here. Okay, I think it was working. Okay, that's cool. That this both the methods presence of element located, okay, which requires a locator, okay, not the web element. Okay, so in short, if there is a method which is asking for web element, will not be, most of the scenario this will not work. The methods will require a web element. Let us try once. It's quite long. To finish this. Dot. Because I think both this method will work. Text to be present. Just in previously we work. So locator is that, and we need this as a value. This locator. Okay. let's run this. Okay, see, it works as well. Okay, we get the text. Okay, so I think it's up to you. Just decide in what situation and how the your HTML DOM and how the web element are displayed. Okay, if it is visible in the UI, if it is available in the DOM, so accordingly we need to consider the expected conditions. So I hope you have understood, okay, how to select that. I will suggest to watch this video again. It's quite long, but it's good learning that we have seen the two cases and different expected condition we saw. Okay, so let us see. The thing is here, we have successfully implemented the explicit wait and the automated the scenario, which was the implicit wait was failing to automate. Okay, so let us try and go see quickly the pros and cons of the explicit wait. Okay, so as explicit wait is, it can be applied for the specific web element only, so that is good that the for implicit wait that is applied globally. But what if you want to wait for a specific web element only? Okay, you do not want to wait for all the elements or provide the wait for all the web elements, the same amount of timeouts. What if your web element, there are let's say there are 100 web elements are there, and let's say 90 elements are taking around 10 seconds, but there are some web elements which takes 20 seconds. So this time you cannot make your implicit, you cannot use the implicit wait and increase the timeout to the 20 seconds, because it will be applied to the other 90 web elements as well. So it will increase the time for execution of your test case. Okay, so when you want to deal with the specific web element, okay, for that special condition, it is very useful, and there are different expected conditions are there which are already there accordingly, and we can use it to identify according to the you are looking for the text or looking for the web element to be present, element to be clickable. Okay, you just have to do some practice, but it's very useful. They are already there and you just have to use it. So this is very useful, and this is the best thing for the explicit wait. So some are the cons are there, like when as it is applicable to only specific element, and if there are if you want to apply it for 10 elements, okay, we just have applied it for one web element. Okay, so it will increase the size of your code. Let's say if your test case has 100 web element for which you need to apply the explicit wait, so that time it will increase the code. Okay, definitely it will increase the number of lines to write, and it will increase the code size as well, and it will decrease the readability. Okay, and another one, the last one, okay, the syntax. Okay, we already seen for the implicit wait, it is quite easy in a single line, but it's little bit tricky and remember little bit hard to remember this. Okay, so once you do the practice, it's easy to remember. Okay, so we cannot say like which is better, like if implicit is better or which is more good. The implicit wait has its own advantages in situation, so it depends upon situation which kind of implicit, if it is implicit wait you can use or explicit wait. So you cannot say that explicit wait is better than the implicit wait, or implicit wait is better than explicit. So it depends upon condition, and according to the scenario and situation you are automating, you need to use both of them. Okay, so I think we have covered most of the synchronization concept here with the implicit wait and explicit wait. Okay, I have tried my best. Still, if you have not understood anything, and if you have any question or queries, okay, about this explicit wait or expected condition, okay, so you can add that in a comment. Okay, I will try to answer it as soon as possible. We have seen the two cases here. Okay, and we have also seen the pros and cons as well. So okay, so thank you guys, thanks for the watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with your friends. Okay, so it was quite long session, but it was good learning, and I hope you have understood okay about the synchronization in Selenium. It is the most important concept, and see you in the next. We will try to cover some another the important question important concept in the Selenium in the next video.